marketing plan. So once you fixed your profile, you basically looked at your personal brand, then it's about content marketing. Content is the key to how you will market unlocking ADHD, for example. Because 89% of B2B decision makers say that high quality thought leadership, not advertising, elevates their perception of an organization's capability as well as their trust in the organization. So if you post thought leadership, not just repost, not just advertise, you will actually be seen differently by the followers and they're more likely to trust you and engage with you and therefore work with you. 59% of B2C decisions say that thought leadership is a more trustworthy way to access capability than other marketing materials. Basically, people are saying they don't trust advertising. They don't trust PR. They trust it when the CEO or the executive says, this is what I think, and they can back it up. So how do you measure engagement on LinkedIn? Well, LinkedIn is not like the other platforms. People tend to comment less because it's business. And they're worried about, oh, my boss might see it, I want to see that, or my friends might see this. So basically it's views and impressions, then it's likes and comments. But comments are how you go viral. So I normally 9 times out of 10, I have more comments on my posts than I do likes or basically anything else, because basically the comments are the way that I engage. And also it's the best way of going viral. Actually create a debate and have some comments, for example. So follow this strategy for maximum content engagement. 4-1-1. This is one hard sell post. So one hard sell post about your company or about unlocking ADHD, for example. So if I talk about why you need to come to the Woo Bar in Sentosa to talk about my services, that's a hard sell post. If I talk about why you should never employ Muppets, you should always employ professionals to do your LinkedIn marketing, that's a hard sell post. But then I can't do that all the time, otherwise no one will engage my profile, no one will view my profile, no one will engage my content. So then I do one soft sell post. So you could do posts about ADHD or the charity world, for example. And that is, for example, if I post about LinkedIn. And I do recommend you watch this video because it's very funny. Why is LinkedIn so weird, which I shared a few months ago, for example. Because it's very, very funny. It's all about how quirky LinkedIn is. But if I post about the fact that only 1% of people on LinkedIn actually post, that's not selling my services, that's basically giving you some information about why you should actually post on LinkedIn. But then you have to do 4 unrelated personal posts. And they will be the ones that get the most amount of engagement, the most amount of attraction, and then they'll come to your profile and allow you to sell to them. And without the personal ones, you won't get any engagement basically on LinkedIn. So, for example, the best fish and chips in Singapore. Simple stuff. This got 10,000 views, 44 likes, for example, let's say 44 comments. People saying, no, it's this one, no, it's this one. It's a simple thing to put out there. Everyone can relate to it. People might comment on this where they wouldn't comment on something serious, for example, because it's not particularly serious. My favourite football team's new kit, for example. Simple stuff. 40 comments, 48 likes, and people going, yes, this looks really cool. Simple. But I attract other Newcastle fans going, oh, I didn't know you were a Newcastle fan. Oh, we should have a beer. And then you never know where that might go. So it's about attracting people in different ways, using different marketing strategies as well. The world's worst football team, which is obviously Singapore's. Basically, anytime I do a post about that, it's so engaging, it's brilliant. It's just the gift that keeps on giving because they're so terrible. Did this the other day when they basically went to CEA games. We got beat 7-0 by Malaysia's part-time team or something, and it was absolutely terrible. So you get huge engagement. And then last week, the football authorities limited the capacity to 5,000.